Among branches of the Chicago Transit Authority's L system, the Brown Line on the city's north side is particularly interesting. After a coffee near Belmont Station, I headed through the moderately dense historic Lakeview neighborhood to Southport Station to catch an outbound train to Kimball Station. Station to myself. The heat. The heat. This section of the Brown Line runs on trackage known as the Ravenswood Branch. When the Ravenswood Branch was planned, at the turn of the 20th century, this area was largely undeveloped compared to the single-family and medium-density housing and commercial properties seen today.
Doors closing.
Kimball Station sits in the Albany Park neighborhood. While train service was established here in 1907, this station building dates to the 1970s. A stub end station with a modestly sized storage yard, trains are slotted into tracks here. Outbound passengers alight to travel the neighborhood by bus or on foot, and inbound passengers select their train car for the trip back to the Loop and various north side stations and connections beyond.
Doors closing. 414. Nancy is next. In the direction of travel, doors open on the left at Nancy.
It was the aspiration of land developers to work with the Northwestern Elevated Rail Company to grow neighborhoods out of this rail line with the aspect of commuting downtown via the Ravenswood Branch, then on to the Northwestern Elevated toward the Loop. Early plans sought an at-grade right-of-way such as we're traveling now, but further down the line, trains were moved off this alleyway running on to the elevated structures for which the city had been gaining notoriety. That notoriety translated into nearly 120 years of continuous operation on this line. What were once Ravenswood Branch trains would be renamed Brown Line under the CTA's color coding system in the 1990s. This section of at-grade running is as much a novelty today with its usage of less traveled alleyways between major streets, affording transit planners and riders both flexibility and convenience then and now.
Doors closing. Francisco is next. Doors open on the left at Francisco. Smoking, littering, and eating are prohibited on CTA vehicles. This is Francisco. Doors closing. Next. Doors open on the left at Rockwell. Soliciting and gambling are prohibited on CTA vehicles.
These stations retain many historic design elements in their Spartan station houses, butting right up to backyards and garages across neighborhoods packed with Chicagoans of a wide variety of backgrounds.
This is Rockwell. Doors closing. Western is next. Doors open on the right at Western. Priority seating is intended for the elderly and passengers with disabilities. Your cooperation is requested.
At Western Station, the line ascends to Elevated. Here, the commercial character of neighborhoods also begins its crescendo. Density of housing and businesses continue, though no longer today at the thriving level seen during the line's establishing years, nor across the 1990s when Ravenswood became an in-demand neighborhood for Chicagoans to live and commute to plentiful jobs toward the Loop.
This is Western. Doors closing. Dayton is next. Doors open on the right at Dayton.
Taking this line out to the further reaches of the vastly residential north side isn't likely an objective for average tourists, but for a glimpse of local life in perpetually varied points of origin, it can't be beat. The areas around the Ravenswood Branch are casual neighborhoods with infinite historic character to the houses and other buildings. Shops and restaurants here are plentiful, but not typically overcrowded. It all remains just busy enough for locals and travelers alike to benefit from mass transit connections being laced through their backyards and above thoroughfares.
This is Dayton. Doors closing. Montrose Doors closing. Addison is next. Doors open on the right at Addison. Standing passengers, please do not lean against the doors. This is X. Doors closing. Paulina is next. Doors open on the right at Paulina. Please be considerate when talking on your phone or listening to electronic devices. It's best not to disturb other passengers. This is Paulina. Doors closing. Southport is next. Doors open on the right at Southport. Please keep your belongings off the seat next to you so others may sit down. This is Southport. Doors closing. Belmont is next. Doors open on the left at Belmont. Transfer to Red Line trains at Belmont.
You can have a low-key, authentic Chicago experience here, while remaining only a half hour from the worldly connected downtown scenes of the Loop. Approaching the old Northwestern Elevated Main Line, our Brown Line train will join Purple Line trains routed onto the outer tracks of this wide, elevated right-of-way just north of Belmont Station. The Red Line runs in the middle tracks. Trains continue on to the loop on the Brown and Purple Line via the north side elevated, with the Red Line going underground into the subway.
This is Belmont. Transfer to Red Line trains at Belmont. This is a Brown Line train to the loop.
But I've grown hungry for my token sandwich stop. This time, it's a weed-themed hoagie at Chiba Hut. Marketing aside, the blend of Parmesan and Italian spices oiled up in the bountiful lettuce made this a lunch that even short-term memory loss couldn't possibly affect. Thanks for watching today. On the next Chicago video, we'll be riding the Orange Line from Midway Airport to the Loop and checking into my hostel. We have a few more memories of this Chicago trip to come and more to be made on future trips. Thanks for watching today. I'll see you on the next ride.